Hi everyone, in this video we'll do a coding test benchmark with the latest models LLM, and I already made a video about Qwen3.6, but many asked to me if it is really a model that can be used for coding a real project, and it also depends on your hardware. And these are also the benchmarks from artificial analysis. So as you can see, this is Qwen3.6 35B A3B, and I will test this model just because it can run on my hardware, on my CPU. This is the other one, which is the very good and recent, which is Gemma4 26B A4B. So we will test these two models, and in artificial analysis arena we can have coding index and agentic index, and as you can see they aren't the same. So coding means be able to code, and agentic it's a little bit more advanced. It means also the ability to use tools and instruments that you can provide. But we will do a coding test in this video. So this is the demo that I will test, and I will pause the recording. So let's replicate this. So new, okay, this is a new window, and this is the prompt. I don't like that many people test online this kind of things with known benchmarks like the snake game and things like that. This is the time of the stopwatch, so I will pause this video because yeah, it is about 15 tokens per second. So I will pause this video. But yeah, it is rendering. This is the reasoning of Qwen 3.6, and then we will do the same test with the other model. So let's see if the capabilities of these models are true, like the one that we saw in artificial analysis demo, and also in my benchmark that I showed in the previous video. So currently, for me, the most powerful model is Qwen 3.6 35B A3B. But also the Gemma model is interesting, especially the non-thinking version, which is much faster but less correct, and also the thinking version. But in my test I didn't notice much difference between the non-thinking and the thinking version of Gemma. But when you do coding complex things, it's better to have the thinking part enabled. And this is also another quantized version of Qwen, which is the Apex 1 compact that I tested with my benchmark. And I was very enthusiastic about Qwen 3.6 because it was the first one that passed all my benchmarks. So let's see also if it is really useful for coding or not. It is continuing to build this demo. And let's see a little bit better the prompt. So I said that I don't like cut and paste projects like make me a known game like Snake. This is a more complex prompt, so it's a 3D tic-tac-toe game in Three.js, and these are the specs. So the zoom part, the markers, and some logic, and I also explained in the prompt to use a single HTML file, so I can see here the rendering, and also use the CDN. This is important because otherwise you get weird errors, because usually people don't code in a single file, but it is convenient to test the capabilities. Okay, I show you also the core usage, and as you can see, we are using 26 gigabyte of RAM for running this prompt, and these are the core usage, and this is Llama server, what I'm using to do these benchmarks. Okay, so I pause now the video and see you when it is ready. Okay, it has finished. So this is the first iteration of the game. So we have a cube, and I see this dot that I don't know if it is a camera or what. So let's try a new game, and as you can see, I can zoom, but I can't place the marker in my 3D cube. So let's debug what is happening. So after 6 minutes and 41 seconds, and here I have an error. So let's give the opportunity to fix this error. I think this kind of error in complex projects aren't very important, because in complex projects it's normal to make mistakes, and it's also important to see if a model can autocorrect or not. Yeah, but it is lower because it has to reanalyze what it coded. Okay, we are back, but it hasn't finished yet the second iteration. These are the cores and RAM usage. Okay, still running. What I found interesting is that here I have a comment which says that AI minimax with alpha beta, I don't know, but this AI it's Qwen 3.6, not alpha beta. Okay, this is the second iteration, and let's hope that it will finish soon. These are still the consumptions, so about 26 gigabyte. Okay, after 15, almost 16 minutes of total iterations, we are here to test, to see if it was able to fix Qwen 3.6. So this is the cube, and it seems that it is working better, because I can also see the cube highlighted, the selected one. So let's try to play. I will put my marker in the center, and the computer is thinking. So I don't know why are blinking, but yeah, it's this. So let's try the second move. Here I'm the circle, and it put the X in the correct place. So let's try. Okay. I try this one. Okay. And now I should have win. I hope. Yeah. But it seems that it do not recognize well that I have the diagonal of the circles. So this was the test with Qwen3.6 35B A3B with a second attempt to fix the code, and I can say that the result is acceptable, but it do not recognize the winning. So I continue to play. Now I reset the stopwatch, and we will do the same test with the other model, which is Gemma4. So this is the same prompt, and I open a new window here, and I select 3.6 Gemma4, which is let's try this one. Okay, and let's start here the timer. Okay, this is Gemma4, and as I said before, in theory this model should be less capable of coding, but in practice I think it will be interesting. Okay, once it is loaded in RAM, also here it's about 26 gigabyte. Also here, once it is in RAM, it starts thinking, and the speed should be a little bit faster. Okay, so it's reasoning, and then we will see the results. Okay, it started to code for real, and it also opened the artifact window here, but we can still see the result of the game. Okay, after 7 minutes we have the response from Gemma4 26B A4B Q4KM quantization. This is the game, and as you can see it is different. So let's try to see if it is working. So I put in the center, which is easier to use this version. Okay, so the reasoning part of the adversarial, it seems weaker. So let's see if I can win. Yes, I won. And yeah, the game, it's working, and it works in the first shot. Maybe yeah, the intelligence of the adversarial it's weaker, but the full game works, as you can see. It also have the reset game, and yeah, I think that it just plays the marker in a random way. Yeah, I think yeah, it seems it doesn't want to win this game anyway. So conclusion, I think that these public benchmarks from artificial analysis are still true, because it's better to judge the model in real world scenarios. But I recommend to test both models, so 3.6 and also Gemma4, because as you can see, there are benchmarks where even if Gemma4 seems weaker, in the real world you could get better results. And yeah, but usually if you don't copy games made by others, probably it's also useful to use Qwen 3.6, because it has more advanced reasoning. So you could always iterate and fix the errors. Yeah, so try both and tell me in the comments which one do you prefer. That's it, and see you in another video. Bye.